Hi, this is Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I have a candy corn inspired pair of earrings for you for just before Halloween. I wanted to do this in a way that you could actually make them. Nothing's more frustrating to me when I watch a tutorial and I don't have the beads or supplies that are used in the tutorial, and sometimes that just cannot be helped. So I wanted to do these earrings in several different versions to show you how you can use whatever's in your bead box. Now, I made these several years ago and I absolutely love them. But these beads here, I can't even buy them again, and they're just beautiful. These are stones that you can get online, but I didn't want to show you just this pair because you can't buy those. I can't buy them. They were a one-time thing. So I want to show you some other versions of these earrings, as well as a stacked version of each variety, because not everybody likes a chain, and I'll show you how to do each one. So I decided to try some plastic beads. These are just simple plastic kids beads, and then these yellows were off an old pair of earrings I took apart. Now, if you'll notice, I put a big round ball on the bottom, and that's because if you look carefully, the hole on this earring is huge. Now, you could do this. If you don't like the size of that big ball, you can use a looped head pin as the bottom. But they also sell these in all different varieties. Some that are little flowers on the bottom. They're wide and flat, more like a bead cap. There's some where they take the wire and just hammer it, so there's like a little wedge of wire that's hammered out. There's really no limit to the amount of head pins you can find that are big at the bottom for your bead to stay on. But this is an option, and a lot of people do this just because they like it. So, and you can always hang a charm on there. You can do all kinds of stuff, or just leave the loop simple. But that is another option. But that's why the ball is on the bottom of this. And I did both the stacked and the chain version of that one. And then this one, I used some very simple beads. Most people have some versions of these. A simple rondelle and a yellow drop that's an opaque, and you can find some form of these beads pretty much anywhere, and always on Etsy you can get, or not Etsy, well, Etsy maybe, but eBay for sure. Now, this was another old pair of earrings I took apart, or a bracelet or something, but I only had the two, and those same rondelles from the other pair. Then I have this one, which is my favorite, other than the one I made, the first one. These are just drops. I have a white, an orange, and a yellow. These are sparkly with an opaque, kind of iridescent white, and here's the stacked version. I really like these, and I might make this stacked one into another drop one for my own use. And the cool thing about these is, even though they're candy corn inspired, you can wear these with other clothing all year round. If it has these colors in it, you can wear it. So it's especially these drops. They're a little bit more versatile because they're not quite so candy corn, but they do have the look if that's what you want. So, but any of these you could wear with other clothes. Now let me show you real quick the couple styles that I do. Now on the stacked, you can use either this or a straight head pin. And here's a straight head pin. Now I have another video where I get into a lot of detail about making charms. And that's basically what a stacked earring is basically like making a beaded charm. But you're just going to roll the top over, and you can use these nice double rolled pliers, and you roll it around to kind of can see where it's going to need to be cut. Can you see? And I just take and kind of line it up there, and I snip it off. And then I take the pliers and I tuck it down into the hole there. And this is certainly a practice makes perfect kind of thing. And you know what? After 30 years, I still make really bad loops once in a while. It's just the way it goes. Now for the stacked, you're going to use a flathead pin and make a loop like you did at the top of the earring, right here. And then you're going to make two more, but with these, I used the loop head pins and then made another loop on top like this. Then once you have all three pieces made, you can stack them. And I like to put the loop that's on the bottom of the head pin toward the bead below it. So I open it up a little bit. You can use regular pliers for that. And then you hook it on. Oh, you got to close the loop. That helps. Okay. And then you hook it on. It is not cooperating with me. Sometimes you have to open that just a little bit more to get past the bead. And hopefully maybe hold it with the other hand would be helpful. Boy, it's really giving me trouble on this video. Here we go. Okay. And then you're going to close it. Pretty easy to do. And I just get the plier under there and tighten it. Now you're going to put your top one on. Same thing. Open up the thing. And again, the little loop that came on the head pin, I always put down toward the other bead. And then just take and bend it back up and straighten it out. And there's your stacked charm. It really is that easy. It's like making 3 small earrings and hooking them together. You just need to buy, you can use straight pins for the bottom, and you need the looped pins. Now, that said, there have been times where I take a long head pin and I've snipped off, if I'm out of loop pins, you snip off the bottom and you just simply make 2 loops. And you make a loop at the bottom, whatever size you want. This is a little big because this is an especially heavy-duty head pin. It's kind of hard to bend. And then you put your bead on it and then do the other loop at the top. So you can make them out of a straight head pin or even wire. If you have a nice stiff wire that you use for other crafting, you can make your own head pins or the looped pins out of the wire for these short little links like that. Then when you're done, you just simply either open it up or you open the ear wire up and you put the ear wire on there. And it's usually better, honestly, to open the earring up because I've had many an ear wire snap on me. They're pretty stiff. And some of them are bendable, but some of them you open that up and it snaps right off. So it's usually better just to open. And then once you get it all done, just kind of take your plier in there and kind of tighten them up and make them straight. And there you go. So it's a real easy project. And, oh, did I show you these? I think I did, didn't I? If I didn't, I'll show you again. Just some other versions. You can use any kind of bead you want. They don't have to be simple, plain. They can have a little color in them, and you can still do this project with them. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a variety of different styles and kind of a basic earring tutorial as well. I should be back later today with another really fun Halloween tutorial that I think you'll really like. And then that'll probably be it for Halloween because we're moving into Thanksgiving next now. This year is flying by. But thank you again, and I will be back soon. Bye.